guys, Chris and Breeze from Prep Logic. We're coming to you this week with a video about the Interstate Popular Vote Compact. This is an agreement between currently 17 states, Maryland, Illinois, New Jersey, Hawaii, Washington, Massachusetts, California, the District of Columbia, Vermont, Rhode Island, New York, Connecticut, Colorado, Delaware, New Mexico, Oregon, and Nevada. What this proposes to do is award their electoral votes to the winner of the popular vote. Now, currently, those states have a combined population of 126,687,233 people. Given the current population of the United States, that leaves 204,056,821 people. Now, that means the compact states currently have a total of 202 electoral votes between them. The non-compact states have a total of 336 votes between them, leaving a difference of 68 votes. So right now, those states, if they manage to get those 68 votes, can decide the election for the entire United States. Now, there are some legal challenges to this. In essence, what the compact seeks to do is change the way Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2 of the Constitution works. It says, what that clause basically says is each state's lawmakers have to establish a way for their lawmakers to assign electors. Now, there are some challenges to this from a legal standpoint. A couple of constitutional scholars have argued that this really doesn't constitute an interstate compact because, in essence, it doesn't give any state any more or less power than it has individually. Essentially, it's just individual states mandating their own personal choice, which we've stated our opinion on in the past. Now, in Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution, it says, no state may enter into a compact without the consent of Congress. The legal challenge they're using to bypass this is, in the case of Tennessee versus Virginia, the Supreme Court of the United States said that congressional approval isn't required if the federal government has no interests in the issue at hand. Our opinion would be that it's a federal election. Obviously, the federal government would have an issue with that.
Agreed.
But there are some key moral issues to this that have to be looked at. We'll start at the state level. Now, all those states are obviously predominantly left-leaning states.
But there's a couple on that list that went Trump's way. They're right-leaning states.
Yeah, there are a couple that did go with Trump in the last election.
Amazing!
But what can be said is not everybody in those states are left-leaning voters.
Oh, no. This goes even deeper than that. Say we live in Vermont and Vermont went Republican, but the popular vote was Democrat. Even though Vermont was won by Republican voters, they can still swap and support the Democrat, regardless of what their voters tell them they're to do.
Basically nullifying those people's vote, taking away our most important constitutional right, the right to vote. And it's the same for the rest of the country as well. Those states by themselves, those states more than double the population of the South. So basically, a string of states across the country can nullify an entire people's vote just based on political ideology. And that's not okay. That's mob rule.
There's a reason the Constitution and the Bill of Rights was written the way it was, and it's to stop mob rule. We are not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic. We've got laws and processes set in order to stop this from happening.
What we urge you to do is reach out and talk to your lawmakers. Let them know you want your vote and your neighbor's vote to matter. Because in the end, we really are all in this together. We don't have to like each other, we don't have to agree with each other, but we have to respect each other and let the system do its job.
Exactly. Well said.
If you need any help researching any of this, or you want any questions answered, feel free to ask us in the comments. Like, share, and good Lord, subscribe. We need you. We're all in this together. God bless.
America.